Good morning. നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് KCS Actൻ്റെ definitions ആണ് നോക്കുന്നത്. Then the KCS Act 1969 consists of 110 sections and 202 rules. In each and every act, the first part of this act provides certain definitions on the terms that are used in the act. In KCS Act also, the section 2 of the KCS Act related with the definitions of the various terms that are used in this act. We know that this out of this 110 sections, the first section of this KCS Act shows or related to the short title, extent and commencement of this act. That is, the title of this act is Kerala State Cooperative Societies Act 1969, and this act is extended to the entire state of Kerala, and this act came into force on 1st July 1969. Then this is a short title, extent and commencement of this act specified in the section 1 of the Kerala State Cooperative Societies Act. And the section 2 deals with the definitions of the various terms that are used in the KCS Act. Then here we are discussing the major or the important terms or definitions. Okay, the section 2 subsection A. Section 2 subsection A define apex society. Apex society means a society having the whole of the state as its area of operation and having its members only other societies with a similar object and declared as such by the registrar. Apex society means a society having whole of the state as its area of operation and having its members only other societies with similar object and declared as such by the registrar. Here, for example, the Kerala State Cooperative Bank. Kerala State Cooperative Bank is an apex body of the credit societies in the state of Kerala, as well as in case of marketing societies, Market Fed. Kerala State Cooperative Marketing Federation, that is Market Fed, is the apex society. And in case of consumer cooperatives, Consumer Fed is the apex society. Kerala State Cooperative Consumer Federation is the apex society. That means the society having whole of the state as its area operation and having its members only other societies with similar object. In case of marketing society or Kerala State Cooperative Marketing Federation, the membership is open to the all other marketing district wholesalers or as well as the primary cooperative marketing societies in the state of Kerala. Here, therefore, apex society means the society having whole of the state as its area of operation and having its members only other societies with similar object and declared as such by the registrar. And the next section 2 subsection B define bylaw. Bylaw means the rules and regulations of the society. The document which specify the rules and regulations of the working of the society. Here the act defined bylaws. Bylaw means the registered bylaw of a cooperative society for the time being in force. Each and every cooperative society must prepare a bylaw in order to register the society. Then this bylaw specify the various provisions or the various rules and regulations for the day-to-day functioning of the cooperative society. Then this bylaw should be prepared by the cooperative society strictly in accordance with the provisions specified in the Act and Rule of Cooperative Society. That means each and every cooperative society should prepare its bylaw in accordance with the provisions laid out in the Kerala Cooperative Societies Act 1969 and Kerala Cooperative Societies Rule 1969. Then this act defined bylaws. Bylaw means the registered bylaw of a cooperative society for the time being in force. And section 2C define Circle Cooperative Union. Cooperative Union cooperative circle and state cooperative unions are the new provisions introduced in the KCS Act 1969. Then in case of the previous act, there is no such provisions regarding the constitution of the circle cooperative union as well as the state cooperative union. The circle cooperative unions are formed in each circle, that means in each taluk, and as state an apex body known as state cooperative union is constituted in the state level. Then circle cooperative union means the circle cooperative union constituted under section 88. Section 88 of the KCS Act specifies the constitution of the circle cooperative union. Then these cooperative unions are mainly formed for providing or promoting the cooperative organizations or cooperative educations within the state of Kerala. Okay. And the next definition, section 2 subsection D, central society. Central society means a society having jurisdiction over one or more revenue district but not the whole of the state as its area of operation, and having its members only other societies and declared as such by the registrar. That in central society. In case of the credit societies, then district cooperative bank is an example of central society, and district wholesale store in case of the consumer marketing societies, or and in case of consumer cooperatives. That means the societies functioning jurisdiction within the district or one or more revenue district. Central society means a society having jurisdiction over one or more revenue district but not the whole of the state as its area of operation, and having its members only other societies and declared as such by the registrar. Okay. And the next one, cooperative society or a society. Then in different part of this act, then the term society is used. Wherever this term society is used, that means a society, cooperative society registered or deemed to be registered under this act. Then section 2F is specified in the define the cooperative society or a society. And section 2 subsection E define committee. Committee means the general body of a committee means the governing body of a cooperative society, to which the management of affairs of the society is entrusted. We know that in case of a cooperative society, the management of a cooperative society is vested in two things, that is managing committee and general body. Then in order to manage the day-to-day affairs of the society, the general body constitutes a small committee known as the managing committee. Then this committee means the governing body of the society. This committee is responsible for the day-to-day management of the cooperative society. This committee is elected by the general body. Therefore, committee means the governing body of a cooperative society, to which the management of affairs of the society is entrusted. And next one, very important, very important, cooperative society with limited liability. One of the main provision of KCS Act 1969 is cooperative society with a limited liability. Then this act specifies that only limited liability society can be formed. Here, cooperative society with a limited liability means a society in which the liability of its members for the debt of the society in the event of it is being wound up is limited by its bylaw as to the amount, if any, unpaid on the shares respectively held by them, or to such an amount as they may undertaken to contribute towards the asset of the society. That is the liability. Usually the liability may be limited liability or unlimited liability. Then limited liability means before the introduction of this act, both the limited liability as well as the unlimited liability society can be formed. But this act provides that only limited liability society can be formed. Then the limited liability means the liability is limited. Therefore, limited liability may be of two types: liability limited by share and liability limited by guarantee. Liability limited by share means the members are liable to pay only those amount equal to the shares purchased by the members. and that means if any amount unpaid on the shares purchased by a member, then he is liable to pay this unpaid amount on the shares held by the members. That is the first point. And the second part is the liability limited by guarantee. If a member guaranteed to pay a specific amount towards the asset of the society in the event of the society is being liquidated, that means wound up, then he is liable to pay only the amount guaranteed to the society. Therefore, the limited liability means the liability of members towards the asset of the society is limited by its bylaw as to the amount, if any, unpaid on the shares respectively held by them, or to such an amount as they may undertake to contribute towards the asset of the society. That means he need not pay any excess or further amount towards the liability of the society. He has to pay only the amount equal to the shares held by the member, or the amount equal to the guaranteed by the member. And next one is the cooperative society cooperative society with unlimited liability. Unlimited liability means the liability of the members of the cooperative society with unlimited liability means a society, the members of which are, in the event of its being wound up, jointly and severally liable for its obligations and contribute to any deficiency or deficit in the asset of the society. Here the liability is not limited, then the liability is equal to the total liability of the members. That means the total liability of society. That means the members are jointly and severally liable to pay off the liability of the society. Then here the liability is not fixed. Okay, and next one, very important, section 2I, dispute. Dispute means any matter touching the business, constitution, establishment or management of a society capable of being the subject matter of litigation and include a claim in respect of any sum payable to or by a society. Dispute means, then here dispute simply means then the conflict that arises in a cooperative institutions. The term dispute include the various aspects. Then sometimes there may be conflict between the member and a society, or between members of society, then between managing committee and officers of society, then between the member and a society and a borrower. And here there may be the chances of different type of conflict within the cooperative society. There should be a separate mechanism for the redressal of this dispute in the cooperative society. Then cooperative arbitration court is there, then registrar is there, and cooperative tribunal is there. Therefore different mechanism for the redressal of the cooperative dispute that arises in the cooperative institutions. Then dispute cover these matters. What are the items or the matters that are included or covered by the dispute? Are dispute means any matter touching the business. അതായത് കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റിയിൽ ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന അല്ലെ ഡിസ്പ്യൂട്ട്, നമ്മൾ കലഹം എന്നൊക്കെയാണ് പറയുക അല്ലേ. കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റിയിൽ ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന ഡിസ്പ്യൂട്ടുകൾ, എനി മാറ്റർ ടച്ചിങ് ദ ബിസിനസ്, സൊസൈറ്റിയുടെ പ്രവർത്തനവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടതാവാം, ദെൻ കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ, സൊസൈറ്റി ഫോം ചെയ്തതാവാം, ദെൻ എസ്റ്റാബ്ലിഷ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓർ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് ഓഫ് ദി കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി, കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റിയിലെ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് കമ്മിറ്റി കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷനുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടതാവാം, ദെൻ എംപ്ലോയ്മെൻറ്റ് എസ്റ്റാബ്ലിഷ്മെൻറ്റ്, എംപ്ലോയീസിൻ്റെ അപ്പോയിൻമെൻറ്റുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടതാവാം, സർവീസ് മാറ്റേഴ്സുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടതാവാം, അവരുടെ വർക്കിങ്ങുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടാവാം, ഡ്യൂട്ടീസുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടതാവാം. Then any matter touching the constitution, business, establishment or management of a society capable of being the subject matter of litigation. There should be a subject matter to file the specific dispute before the cooperative arbitration court or the registrar. Subject matter of litigation. And there should be a subject matter of litigation means there should be a specific subject matter that involved in the specific case, and include a claim in respect of any sum payable to or by a society. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഡിസ്പ്യൂട്ടിൽ വരുന്നതാണ് എനി സം പേയബിൾ ടു, സൊസൈറ്റി കിട്ടാനുള്ള എമൗണ്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സൊസൈറ്റി കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള എമൗണ്ട്, ലോൺ എടുത്ത് ലോൺ തിരിച്ചടച്ചിട്ടില്ല, ദെൻ എനി എമൗണ്ട് ഡ്യൂ ടു ദി സൊസൈറ്റി, ദെൻ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് വാങ്ങി ഡെപ്പോസിറ്റ് റീഫണ്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എമൗണ്ട് പേയബിൾ ബൈ ദി സൊസൈറ്റി. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഏത് കേസും എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, ഈ ഡിസ്പ്യൂട്ടിൻ്റെ എന്ന പരിധിയിൽ വരുന്നതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ സെക്ഷൻ 2I ക്ലോസ് A, ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് ബാങ്ക്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് എ സെൻട്രൽ സൊസൈറ്റി. ഓൾറെഡി നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് bank. District cooperative bank means a central society having jurisdiction over one revenue district and having its members primary agricultural credit societies and urban cooperative banks, and the principal objective which is to raise funds to be lent to its members. We already learned the last year also. Then next one, federal society. A society having individual as well as the institutional membership is simply termed as a federal cooperative society. Individual membershipും ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷണൽ മെമ്പർഷിപ്പും ഉള്ള സൊസൈറ്റികൾക്കാണ് ഫെഡറൽ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഫെഡറൽ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി മീൻസ് എ സൊസൈറ്റി ഹാവിംഗ് മോർ ദാൻ വൺ ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് ആസ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഏരിയ ഓഫ് ഓപ്പറേഷൻ ആൻഡ് ഹാവിംഗ് ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ ആൻഡ് അതർ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റീസ് ആസ് ഇറ്റ്സ് members. And next one, financing bank. Financing bank, we already learned this term financing bank in the last year. Financing bank means those institutions providing assistance to the specific other affiliated institutions, that is financing bank. In case of credit system, cooperative credit structure, then the short term and medium term credit structure, then the primary cooperative society gets its assistance from the district cooperative bank. Then this district cooperative bank acts as the financing bank of the primary cooperative society. Here financing bank means, look at this definition, financing bank means a cooperative society having as its members only other cooperative societies, and the main objective which is to raise money and lend the same to its members. Okay, next one is general body. General body is a part of the management of a cooperative society. Section 2 subsection K of this act define the term general body. General body means meeting of the members who are entitled to vote in the affairs of the society. The meeting of the whole the members is termed as the general body, who has the right to attend the, that means who has the right to vote in the affairs of the society. Then the term section 2 subsection L define member. The term member means a person joining the application for registration of a cooperative society or a person admitted to membership after such registration in accordance with the act, rule or bylaw, and include a nominal or associate member. Nominal member is also termed as associate member. Okay, member means a person joining the application for registration. Here, in order to register a cooperative society, we know that there should be a minimum of 25 members. Then these 25 members should sign the application for the registration of a cooperative society. The list of these 25 members should be submitted along with the application for registration of a cooperative society. Then, in order to register a society, a promotion committee is constituted and a chief promoter is elected, and this promotion committee will prepare the application for registration. Then this application should be submitted to the registrar along with the certain documents. In this case, that in the case of this submitting this application, a list of members should be, proposed members should be attached. Then that is specified here. A member means a person joining the application for the registration of a cooperative society or a person admitted to membership after such registration in accordance with the act, rule and bylaw of a cooperative society. Then the member include the nominal or associate member also. Nominal or associate member. Then what is nominal or associate member? Nominal or associate member means a member. This is an important definition from the examination point of view. Nominal or associate member means a member who possesses only such privileges and rights of member, who is subject to only such liabilities of member as may be specified in the bylaw. Then we already said that the bylaw specifies the rules and regulations of the working of the cooperative society. Here the bylaw define the rights and liabilities of the nominal or associate member. Then usually the nominal or associate member shall have no right to attend the general body, have no right to vote in the affairs of the, no right to vote the affairs in the society. Here then nominal or associate member means a member who possesses only such privileges and rights of a member and who is subject to only such liabilities as may be specified in the bylaw. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ടെമ്പററി മെമ്പേഴ്സാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. ടെമ്പററി ആയിട്ട് താൽക്കാലികമായിട്ട് സൊസൈറ്റി മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് കൊടുക്കുന്നവർക്ക് എന്താ പറയുക, നോമിനൽ ഓർ അസോസിയേറ്റ് മെമ്പേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. ദെൻ ഓഫീസേഴ്സ്. The term officers means president, vice president, chairman, vice chairman, secretary, manager, members of the committee or treasurer, and include a liquidator, administrator, and any other person appointed under this rule or bylaw to give directions in regard to the business of a cooperative society. Cooperative society മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ ഓഫീസേഴ്സിനും എന്താ പറയുക, ഓഫീസ് എന്ന ടൈമിൽ വരും. ഓക്കെ. And one more, primary credit society. We know that what is primary credit society means a society other than apex or central society which has its principal object of raising funds to lend it to its members. Studied in the last year. Okay. Then who is a registrar? Then the registrar is the apex body or the apex person in the administrative setup of a cooperative society. Then the registrar means the registrar of cooperative society appointed under section 3(1) and include any person on whom all or any of the powers of the registrar under this act are conferred. As a part of registration we will discuss in the later as per section 3. Next heading നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കും. section 3 registrar means the registrar of cooperative society appointed under section 3 subsection 1, and there may be, we know that the term joint registrar, assistant registrar, deputy registrar. Here the power of the registrar may be conferred to some other person as per section 3 subsection 2 of the KCS Act. Therefore registrar means the person appointed under section 3(1) or any person on whom all or any of the powers of the registrar is conferred as per section 3(2). Then what is degree? Then അത് ഇത്രയും നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് സെക്ഷൻ KCS ആക്റ്റിലെ സെക്ഷൻ 2-ൽ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്ന ഡെഫിനേഷൻസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. കുറേ ടേംസിൻ്റെ ഡെഫിനേഷനാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. അതേപോലെ തന്നെ KCS റൂൾസിൽ ഇതുപോലെ കുറേ ടേംസ് ഉണ്ട്. റൂൾ 2-ൽ കുറേ ഡെഫിനേഷൻസ് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൽ നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യമുള്ള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട 1-2 ടേംസാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. അതിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ റൂൾ 2 റൂൾ B, Decree means any order or decision or award referred in section 76 of the Act. Decree means any order, decision or award referred to in section 76 of the Act. In case of the settlement of the dispute of a cooperative society, then the cooperative arbitration court issue an award. That means കോടതിയുടെ വിധിക്കാണ് അവാർഡ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഒരു കേസിൽ കോടതി പുറപ്പെടുവിക്കുന്ന അതിൻ്റെ ജഡ്ജ്മെൻറ്റിന് വിധിക്കാണ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഡിഗ്രി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. ഡിഫോൾട്ട്, വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് വൺ. ഡിഫോൾട്ട് റൂൾ 2 സബ് റൂൾ D, default means failure on the part of any person to repay to the financing bank or to any other society a loan or any other amount due to it within the time specified for repayment. That is first aspect. Or to return to the society within the time fixed the finished goods in respect of raw material advanced. And third one, to keep any other obligations for the fulfillment of which a time limit has been specified in the bylaw. That is default. Default means വീഴ്ച വരുത്തുക. ലോൺ എടുത്തു റീപേയ്മെൻറ്റ് നടത്തിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിഫോൾട്ട്. അതാണ് ഫസ്റ്റ് കേസ് പറയുന്നത്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ കേസിൽ ഇൻ കേസ് ഓഫ് ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയൽ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി റോ മെറ്റീരിയൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സിന് സപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യും. മെമ്പേഴ്സ് വിത്തിൻ ദ ടൈം സ്പെസിഫൈഡിനുള്ളിൽ അത് റീഫണ്ട് ഫിനിഷ്ഡ് ഗുഡ്സ് ആക്കിയിട്ട് അത് സൊസൈറ്റിക്ക് റിട്ടേൺ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതാണെങ്കിൽ അത് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിഫോൾട്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ മൂന്നാമത്തെ കേസിൽ ഇതുപോലെ ഏതെങ്കിലും കാര്യങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ടൈം ലിമിറ്റ് സ്പെസിഫൈ ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിനുള്ളിൽ അത് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല എങ്കിൽ അത് ഏത് വരും? ഡിഫോൾട്ടിൽ വരും. ദെൻ ഇൻ കേസ് ഓഫ് ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഫോർ രജിസ്ട്രേഷൻ ഓഫ് എ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി, application for the registration of a cooperative society, the society should submit the application to the registrar and the registrar should take a decision within 90 days. The registrar should take a decision within 90 days. Then if the registrar not disposed of this application within 90 days, that is a default. 90 ഡേയ്സിനുള്ളിൽ തീരുമാനം എടുക്കണം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിഫോൾട്ടാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഫോർ ഗെറ്റിംഗ് മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് ഇൻ എ കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി, ഒരു സൊസൈറ്റിയിൽ മെമ്പർഷിപ്പിന് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അല്ലേ, ദ മാനേജിംഗ് കമ്മിറ്റി ഷാൾ ടേക്ക് എ ഡിസിഷൻ വിത്തിൻ 30 days. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ 30 days ആണെങ്കിൽ 30 ഡേയ്സിനുള്ളിൽ തീരുമാനം എടുത്തിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ അതെന്താണ്? ഡിഫോൾട്ടാണ്. ദെൻ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ ടൈം ഡിഫോൾട്ട് ഈസ് ഡിഫൈൻഡ്. ഓക്കെ, അത് ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് വായിച്ച് നോക്കുക. ആൻഡ് വൺ മോർ, ഡിഫോൾട്ടർ. Defaulter means any cooperative society against which or any person against whom a decree has been obtained. ആർക്കെതിരെയാണോ ഒരു വിധി നമ്മൾ ലഭിക്കുന്നത് അവർക്കാണെന്ന് പറയുക ഡിഫോൾട്ടർ എന്ന് പറയുക. ഡിഫോൾട്ടർ മീൻസ് എനി കോപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റി അഗൻസ്റ്റ് വിച്ച് ഓർ എനി പേഴ്സൺ അഗൻസ്റ്റ് ഹൂം എ ഡിഗ്രി ഹാസ് ബീൻ ഒബ്റ്റെയിൻഡ്, അവർക്കാണെന്ന് പറയുക ഡിഫോൾട്ടർ എന്ന് പറയുക. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയാണ് ഇതിൽ കുറേ ടേംസ് ഉള്ളത്. ഈ ടേംസുകളുടെ നോട്ട് ഞാൻ അയക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ആ നോട്ട്സ് എഴുതിയെടുക്കുക. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ആ ഡെഫിനേഷൻസൊക്കെ എഴുതി പഠിക്കുക. ഇത് കേട്ടതിന് ശേഷം എഴുതി പഠിക്കുക. ഓക്കെ.